Hey everybody! So today we're going to talk about guitar, and I know that chances are some of you have a guitar at home, and it's actually easier to learn to play than you think, but the most important thing is that it's tuned properly, because you can put your fingers in all the right places on the fretboard, but if your instrument isn't tuned, it's going to sound terrible. So what I'm going to show you today is how I tune my guitar so that you can try to tune your guitar at home. And I'm even willing to video chat you to kind of walk you through that process. So if that's something that would be interesting to you, then I would be happy to set that up with you. So I've already tuned the first couple strings, and they have to be tuned to a specific note in order for any of the chords to work right. This is a really cool tuner that I like to use in the classroom, especially because it doesn't use a microphone to listen to the note that the string is playing. It senses the vibration of the instrument itself. So this one has to be clipped on, but there are a lot of free tuners that you can download just as an app. So if your parents go to the app store on whatever device you'd like to use, then just look for instrument tuner or chromatic tuner. And I think I have one called InstaTune, which is like an instrument tuner. So they all kind of work the same way. When I play a note, this is an E, and that's a little under pitch. We call that flat. So that note is flat. So what I need to do if it's under pitch, it's a little bit too low, is I need to tighten that string. So I'm gonna turn this knob, because this is the one that's connected to this top string right here. And I'm gonna turn it counterclockwise. And that is I know that is gonna make this higher. It's gonna tighten the string. And what should happen is now it's blue. See, I went a little bit too far, and now the note's too high, and so that's sharp. Okay, so right now I'm kind of sharp, so I'm gonna go the opposite way, and I'm gonna lower the string back down. It really makes a difference if it's tuned perfectly versus like close enough. All right, so that is perfectly in tune. Most of the tuners that you are gonna download, the tuning apps that you'll download on a device, will probably have an in-tune note be straight up and down, and then flat as if it's a little bit to the left, it's a little under pitch, and if it's sharp, it's too high, it's gonna be to the right. Most tuners are gonna be that way. All right, so the top string on a guitar has to be an E. The next string should be an A. I already tuned that one up. The next one is a D. That one's fallen a little bit flat. So I'm gonna tune that one. So you always wanna look, I always start at the top string, so I'm on the third one down, so you kind of follow that one to figure out that's this tuner right here, so that you're twisting the right one. So I just want that to be a little bit higher. There you go. We're talking like very, very, very small turns. You probably won't need to like turn and turn and turn. If you do that, you're probably gonna break a string. So just go very small movements at a time. All right, so that was a D. This next one should be a G. Now we're on these bottom three. Sometimes you just have to play it a couple times so that it can really register what pitch it is. So we're gonna have to raise this one up a little. So I'm twisting this one. It feels like clockwise, but I think if I was looking right at it, it would be counterclockwise. So I'm twisting it this way, okay, to tighten it. Because right now it's flat. So it's just little tiny turns, so you can see how small. I didn't even do like a quarter of a turn to get it in tune. All right. Oh, that one's really bad. This one should be a B. It was even registering the wrong note. It was registering an A sharp instead of a B. It was a whole note wrong. So now we're at a B. Got some weird buzzy thing happening. All right. Oh, that's a wrong note too. That says D sharp. It's supposed to be another E. Ugh. Right? That would be so bad. Like, listen to what it would sound like if I tuned everything except for that last note. Oh, it's a minor chord. It's not even anywhere close. No, it's got to be in tune. All right. So this one needs to be an E. I just keep playing the note so I can see where it's registering as I'm twisting it. All right, so that should be good. It's always good if you have an instrument that hasn't been in tune for a while, a lot of times the strings aren't used to being stretched that tight. And so it will kind of resist that. And like fifth graders, when we put a new string on a ukulele, you know what I'm talking about. But they, if you tune it and it's perfect and it's like stretched really tight and it's not really used to that, it will start relaxing and trying to go back to where it was before. So if you have an instrument that hasn't been tuned in a really long time, it may take 2 or 3 tunings to get it to stay there. Something with like cheaper, less expensive guitars is that they don't stay in tune very long. So if you have a nice guitar that has really nice tuners, I really like the ones on the back that are enclosed. So it kind of makes it free of getting dust and stuff in there. If you have a nice guitar with nice tuners, then it'll stay in tune longer and you probably won't need to tune it very frequently. I don't play this guitar very often. I usually play the one that I have at school. So this one hasn't been tuned for a couple months. So that's why it was so off. So if you have a guitar that hasn't been played for a couple months, it probably is the same way. So you don't have to have one of these, but this is called Snark. So if you wanted to order one on Amazon, they're not too expensive. I think they're less than $20. But the Snark tuner is really nice because it can sense the vibration. So you can tune in a loud room if you want to. And it's portable. It just clips right on the end. Or you can definitely, there's so many free apps that you can download. So once you get to that point, if you have a hard time tuning it yourself, please send me an email and I will video conference with you and we will work on that together so that you can figure out how to tune it yourself. Okay? All right, everybody. See you later.